Time for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Worcester Red Sox and the Buffalo Bisons. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Bison.
David Parkinson, a left-hander from Virginia, will be your starter. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Zach Ross. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Come on, baby, stay high up there.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
So now to the plate, number 36 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. He'll throw home with it. We get the force at the plate. Stepping up is Zach Ross. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. From the stretch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Vasquez at third with nobody out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game. So now into the box is Jeremy Herbert. He doubled his last time up. Hit down the third baseline. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line.
So stepping in is Zach Ross. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Hit out towards second. Reined in.
Run it out, run it out.
He overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, I can see what he was thinking. Thought he had a chance to make a play at first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result. They got to deal with a runner on Second now.
The designated hitter.
Next to dig in, Ji-Man Choi. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Stepping in next, Greg Deichmann. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. And now, Anderson Tejeda. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Check your outfielders now. See where they're at.
Striding in is John Ryan Murphy. He worked a bases-loaded walk in his last at-bat. The 1-1 pitch. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just. So now here is Alejandro Mendoza, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Mendoza.
A swing and a ground ball to third. A play at the plate. The tag, and he's out at the plate. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a Zach Ross will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. From the stretch.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-1.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Next to hit, Ji-Man Choi, and their runners at the corners now. There goes the runner. Strike taken, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Now to the plate, here is P.J. Kibblehouse. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 9-6, the final tally in this one. Buffalo took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. David Parkinson brings the win, his second. Brunel Espinal struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Henry Maldonado records the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Night Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Worcester Red Sox and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball on the show. Tyler Alexander, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher. Only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Zach Ross is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. So here's the cleanup hitter, Zach Ross. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old Baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Zach Ross.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
And there's ball 1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Dean. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. The bouncer to the left side. He's right there. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there in the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Zach Ross. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Oh, and it beats him up a bit on the first, and there were 2 down. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Worcester Red Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Will Stewart earns his save. The game's future stars are Scott Moss will be on the mound for the series opener. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Zach Ross. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Up next, Zach Ross comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Vasquez on at first, nobody out. Left center, base hit.
Take a look, take a look.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Now to the plate, Anderson Tejeda, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. He loses him on ball 4. Now into the box, Benjamin Bailey flew out last time up.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Now at the plate is number 90. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Zach Ross. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. His fastball taken high for a ball. A bouncer up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Nice stroke there.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to the court.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And stepping in, Benjamin Bailey. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw, short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Next will be the designated hitter, Zach Ross. Singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. The set and the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
You gotta move. You're scoring.
Riggs is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential goal. 7-5 tonight's final. The Worcester Red Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Number 41 gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Buffalo Bisons and the Worcester Red Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jose Mujica is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. And now here is Ryan Varquette.
The shortstop.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next up is Jeremy
Batting
Herbert.
third.
No one aboard
The
for
left
him,
fielder.
and 2 gone here in the first. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. We've played an inning. Still set to get his evening at the plate started. Eric Pena trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
At the plate now,
Batting
Austin
fifth.
Dean. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Softly hit to short. He's right there. And there are 2 away now. Base is empty, 2 away, and up
Batting
steps
sixth.
Travis Demeritte next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Dykeman will wait on it. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Now at the plate, here is Gary Landgraf. He went deep in the contest last night.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here it comes on 0-2. Pops this one up. Vasquez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off.
Come on, guys.
The next 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit hard to the right side. And there's their first hit of the game.
No runner, hold.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Batting 9.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Rufus snapping is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Landgraf, base runner at first with 1 out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And Ross throws a breaking ball to freeze him up and catch him looking. Next to hit is P.J. Kimballhouse. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, and it's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bailey is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. Buffalo's in front of this one, 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Ryan Barquette. Liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Stays alive, still 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Now at the plate, Eric Pena. First time up, he went down looking. And that misses for ball one. A ball and a strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Next, it'll be Austin Dean. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Down now, here we go.
And another foul ball. Pena, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Digging in will be Travis Dumarit as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Center fielder on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Gary Landgraf is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. A ball and a strike now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next, here is number 9. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. And that one yanked just foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A man at third with 1 away. Swing and a liner. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Number 9 becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Rufus Snappick will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Saturday. Now it'll be P.J. Kimballhouse, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready now is Ryan Barquette. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bailey is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The left fielder, number 34.
Jeremy Herbert is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Last half of the 7th here. And digging in is the outfielder, Eric Pena. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Swing and a liner. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Next up, Austin Dean. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. The batter will be Travis Demerit. He doubled his last time through. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning. Now to bat, Gary Landgraf. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. And now the first pitch. Number 9 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Digging in, the switch hitter, Rufus Napper. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Dykeman is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So next to hit is P.J. Kibblehouse. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Henry Maldonado enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of 3-2, the finish in tonight's game. The Buffalo Bisons led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Zach Ross, with his 4th win this season, has racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Jose Mujica pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Henry Maldonado closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Buffalo Bisons and the Worcester Red Sox. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Welcome, your Worcester Red Sox.
Renel Espinal gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Leading off for Buffalo, the designated
2nd inning set to go, and standing in is the DH, Zach Ross. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 36 comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Next, it'll be Zach Ross. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power led with ease.
Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there, hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. So next to bat will be Zach Ross. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a ball 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 36 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. At the plate now is Zach Ross. Flew out last time up. Pops this one up. Mendoza is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Time for baseball of the. Spencer Howard gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts? And now in the box, Zach Ross, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Digging in next, Zach Ross. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground is short. This could be 2.
Come on, get down.
A bare hand for
Hard
1.
lady, hard
On
lady,
to
hard
first
lady.
as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Zach Ross, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Vasquez stands at second with no outs. swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Muziati is right there, 1 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next is Pavin Smith. Grounded to third. He's got it. Throw to Robertson for the force out, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hit. Stepping in once again is Zach Ross. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Lehigh Valley came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 65 gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Minor League Baseball is live. So here is Zach Ross. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ji-Man Choi, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit toward the right side, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Next to stand in is Zach Ross. He singled first time up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barreto bats next. This is in the air to left field. Bailey is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So now to the plate, Zach Ross. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fouled away. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Vigil goes to get it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Stepping up is Zach Ross. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 is on the ground to the left side, a base hit.
All right, he's up.
Robertson ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Now batting.
So now into the box is Greg Deichmann. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Now batting. The shortstop, Anderson Tejeda.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
5-2, the final score tonight. Buffalo came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jose Taveras claims the win out of the pen, his first. Henry Maldonado wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Buffalo Bisons and the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. John Duplantier starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. Robertson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Zach Ross. He doubled his last time up. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
1 out, nobody on. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off.
Come on.
And that's the second out. Into the box, Zach Ross, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Hard hit towards center.
You got it. You're scoring.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Make the turn.
And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 7th inning ready to roll, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Zach Ross. First offering, and it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
There you go, left side.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't.
So kicking off the top of the 9th is Zach Ross, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season, and it's now 6-3.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road. Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Buffalo Bisons led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ryan Yarbrough with his 4th win this season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Iron Pigs, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 19 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Zach Ross will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Get ahead, stay ahead right now.
The center fielder, number 33, Johan.
So now to the plate, Johan Rojas. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he fouls this one off.
1 down, 1 down.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to dig in, Haven Smith. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits him in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Alden Washington is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Mickey Moniak. 0-1 the count. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Quinn Brody comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. 2-2.
2-2.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Here it comes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stepping in next, Justin Twine. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Is not going to get him as he swipes second. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ripping knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
And he'll be tagged out at second base. And now, Rafael Marchand, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Here it comes, 1-0. Very high, 2-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Up, up, up.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Bailey comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Franklin Barreto struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now the pitch.
Nope.
And there's ball 2 now. And he misses again, ball 3.
call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Center fielder, Johan Rojas.
Into the box, Johan Rojas.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ball 1.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Lehigh Valley's out in front, 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Haven Smith.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it. But keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So stepping in is Alden Washington. He went down on strikes in his last at bat. No balls and a strike to count. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. To the plate now, Mickey Moniak. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Quinn Brody. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding in is Justin Twine. He collected a base hit his first time up. And this is low, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Robertson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Next to hit, Luis Garcia, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This is pulled into right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barreto bats next. Robertson into shallow center. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now to the plate, here is Johan Rojas. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. 0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. Pitch is popped up. Vasquez moving to his left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Haven Smith will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And he'll step on the bag himself. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alden Washington. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Alden Washington goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Stepping in now, Mickey Moniak. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Up next, Quinn Brody. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Tejeda has got it, and the side is retired. Eloy Bravo has been summoned from the bullpen.
Our final line first was a victorious band. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. David Parkinson will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy. So whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Fellas, you look at these guys with a first-inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sink or change up right here. Got to get it up.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 1 inning in the books here. Soo-ee. The Iron Pigs lead it 1-0. So now here is Zach Ross trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's set. Here it comes. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and with it, they've left in front now 3-1.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Zach Ross stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. Now here's the first offering. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Zach Ross. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. And he takes ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, 4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Buffalo Bisons took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. David Parkinson wins his 3rd of the season. Henry Maldonado records the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, The Show. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on The Show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs and the Buffalo Bisons. We've got baseball on The Show, and it's coming up next. Tyler Alexander will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Zach Ross is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here it comes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now to the plate, Zach Ross. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Now into the box, Rodrigo Vigil grounded out in his last at-bat.
Rodrigo.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate is Zach Ross. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. There's one on the first. It's a double play as their woes. And now here is Luis Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Luis Garcia.
Grounder down the line at third. Reined in. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Zach Ross. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Muziati is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
4-0 to score this afternoon. The Iron Pigs took the lead in the second inning and rode the win this season. Time for baseball of Stephen Pettit out of the state of Arkansas. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the switch hitting power threat, Zach Ross. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Ross absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
Pitch is popped up. Lugbauer over to his left. Makes the play, one away. And stepping in, Alexander Vargas as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
Next up is Dominic Fletcher, a base hit in his first trip.
Dominic Fletcher.
Here comes the 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up. Throw to Robertson for the force out, and the inning is over. One hit, one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Next to hit is number 81, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
And they don't need anything special from him right here. They need to find a way to just move that runner up 90 feet. Don't be shocked if the sac bunt gets laid down.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Robertson for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now at the plate, Zach Ross popped into foul ground his last time up from the stretch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Again, a 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Now batting.
Ji-Man Choi, the next to hit, flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Yeah, give me the same at-bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Greg Deichmann is on deck. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Right fielder, Greg.
The 2-2. Swinging a
Down the
loop
line,
to the
down the line,
left.
halfway.
And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and he's safe.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit.
Next, it'll be
The
Zach
third baseman,
Ross.
number 16.
And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. 3-run home run down the line in right. Number 14 on the season as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Zach Ross.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
A swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Count now a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, here is Mikey White. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Bisons took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Stephen Pettit with his 4th win this season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Buffalo Bisons.
And now,
it's baseball on the show,
Buffalo
and it's coming up next.
Bison.
Ryan Yarbrough, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one. On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch.
Hold up right here.
He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Digging in will be Zach Ross. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Ball 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Next, here is Zach Ross as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. 2-1 now.
Come on, let it rip right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, grab that pitch, huh? Here you go.
High in the air out to center field. Number 81 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now it'll be Zach Ross. He flew out in his last AB.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
and it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Next will be the designated hitter, Zach Ross. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2. Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Perhaps a Pyrrhic 14-4 is the way this one ends. The Bisons put up 14 in the run column here today. Ryan Yarbrough earned his 5th win of the year. Jose Taveras takes the rare 3-inning save, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way
Buffalo
next.
Bison.
Zach Ross gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So now into the box is Ramon Urias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Urias.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Next to bat is Luis Basabe. Lays off 1-0.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And that's through, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Next up, number 81. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Lifted in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center.
Tony
Bailey gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Jason Vosler. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Standing in now, Drew Lugbauer, as he'll take the breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Vossler gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Vasquez is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. He's set, and the pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Alexander Vargas.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ramon Urias. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking some.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no error. Now to bat, Luis Basabe, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. No balls and a strike to count.
Basabe.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So next to hit is Dominic Fletcher. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Now the 1-0.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already alive.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a late.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. At the plate, Tony Verhoeven, as he hits one on a line to left field, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. Next, it'll be Jason Vossler. He singled in his first AB, lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. At the plate now, Drew Lugbauer, and he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
There's a 1 here.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Relay. Cut it. No runner.
And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. DeAndre Thomas is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have a 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Scranton Wilkes-Barre jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robert Hampton gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Zach Ross permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Buffalo Bisons and the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail
Ladies
Riders.
and gentlemen,
we've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Rail Rider.
Anthony Shue, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Ready now is Zach Ross as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
He's out. 3 out. You're out. He's out. 3
At the plate now is Zach Ross, grounded out in his last at-bat.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 81 is there, and he has it for the out. Seventh inning ready to roll. And next, the dangerous power threat, Zach Ross. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So next to bat will be Anderson Tejeda. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. The 2-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Basabe comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in next, Benjamin Bailey, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Hit in the air to straightaway center.
Come on, you score. You score.
Number 81 is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of. Digging in, the switch hitter, Zach Ross, singled in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen? And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Rail Riders rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Anthony Shue notches his 3rd win of the year. Maurice Portillo hammers down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that will put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air. Jamison Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, I think he's the kind of guy you always feel confident in to go out there and perform for you. He has great stuff, and beyond that, he knows how to get guys out. That's something some pitchers never really figure out. But he doesn't have that problem most of the time, and I don't expect that to be a problem here either.
Here's the 0-2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. So now here is Jason Bosler looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Tejeda over to his right. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And there's one away now. And now in the box, Zach Ross comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the first offering. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 81 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So the next to bat will be Zach Ross. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So here is Zach Ross. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 1 out, nobody on.
All right, one time, right here.
Fastball well outside.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Buffalo Bisons and the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Daniel Felder starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Scott on second. Robertson at first, 1 gone. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled.
Next to stand in is Zach Ross. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
That last AB when he hit the home run, that was a decent changeup. It was down in the zone, but one of the problems when you have a good changeup like this pitcher does, hitters go up there and they kind of look for that changeup. So he's going to have to locate it a little bit better in this upcoming at bat.
New inning set to get underway, and next will be the switch hitting 3rd baseman, Zach Ross. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So now to the plate, Zach Ross. He bounced out last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Garcia has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Stepping in once again is Zach Ross. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Driven to deep right field. The ball that's carrying makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Rail Riders rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Victor Garcia earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Maurice Portillo earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Fleet. Time for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings. Johnny Mann gets the call for game 1 of the series. Striding forward now is the DH, Zach Ross, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up is Zach Ross. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. So they get 3 runs on 2. Into the box, Zach Ross, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Popped him up. Theis is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And now Zach Ross. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
bullpens are such a big part of baseball.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Cabello is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Don't be afraid. Let it fly.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Zach Ross. Flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up.
Slide. Get it out.
And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Buffalo Bisons and the Syracuse Mets. Buffalo have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Number 51, a left-handed Missouri native, is the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Striding in is Antonio Cabello. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Hey, get ahead right here.
Now here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next to dig in, Edgardo Fermin. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
So stepping in is Dylan Thomas, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch coming, here it is. Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Outside, 2-1. 3-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
That gets down, and the inning continues. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Bisons lead it 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Theis. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hitter, Matt Theis.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position. Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now here's the first offer. Mark Vientos is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Vientos.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 2 full. Buffalo's in front of this one, 1-0. Now to the plate, Freddie Valdez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, no outs. No outs now.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff. Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Shervian Newton stands in as he looks at a called strike. And that's in there, base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Hey, first pitch strike.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Tejeda is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. The Bisons lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Edgardo Fermin.
Second baseman, Edgardo Fermin.
Hey, nobody out now.
He's set. Here it comes.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Robertson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting. Right
next to hit, Dylan Thomas. First pitch on the way. Too low, 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
The 1-2. Hit hard towards the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him. drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
The 0-1 pitch. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike two. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a pretty good two-strike slider right there. I think that one fooled him, and the umpire, too.
Working for the punch-out, and the offering. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Matt Thaiss goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Chad Spanberger started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Throw to Robertson for the force out, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Leading off the inning, it'll be Mark Vientos as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Hit out towards second. He's right there. And that's out number 1. Stepping in next, Freddie Valdez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now to the plate, here is Shervian Newton. A base hit in his first trip. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. This is pulled into right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Count is 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Even though that wasn't a fastball.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Buffalo's in front of this one, 1-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Antonio Cabello. 0 for 2, he's flown out twice.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
From the stretch. Here it comes, 1-0.
That's ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. He He gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Choi is under it to make the catch for the first out. Now into the box, Edgardo Fermin. He struck out in fly out, 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that counts.
Pitch is popped up. Choi has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate is Dylan Thomas. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last. Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits. And stepping in, Mark Vientos. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Now the first pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's the pitch.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And now here is Brian Navarreto. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. No balls and 1 strike. Hit down the third baseline. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Antonio.
Hit back up the middle. And quickly, there are 2 away. And now the first pitch. Swing and a line drive.
Number 7.
And that will make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
2-0 now. As a look, now the pitch. 2-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hermosillo gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Carlos Estevez takes the ball now in inning.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Buffalo jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Ross earns his 5th winner of the year. Carlos Estevez closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the home team, no runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Buffalo Bisons and the Syracuse Mets. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jimmy Nolo will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Leading off,
second inning set to go, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Zach Ross. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base.
Come on, Daddy.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Zach Ross. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
1-0 the count. 1-0 count, the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Souza on the move. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Take a look around, see what it's playing.
Up next, Greg Dykman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. There he goes. And there's a base hit on the line.
Pick it up.
Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Next to hit is Anderson Tejeda. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. And the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Zach Ross. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Bisons lead it. Zach Ross will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now a ball ripped into deep center field.
Round hard, you're scoring.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 4-0 the score this afternoon. The Bisons